Ah. Okay, listen. Trending games, Lords of the Fallen, 8k players at the given moment. 24-hour peak was actually 11k. We're gonna invade a little bit, we're gonna talk about the game. So like, you know, like one of the main mechanics is perfect blocking, yeah? If you are going to block at the moment when the attack's coming, then, well, you are ultimately just degrading your opponent's circular bar that you have like on the lock-on, yeah? Like, we are waiting for the attack. You're gonna have to follow up? No, he's doing funny rolls. The rolls are insane too, but yeah, this is a perfect example, yeah, of an issue with this game. Like, you are ultimately just waiting for an opponent's attack, which makes that super hyper aggressive like gameplay that you potentially have in this game just completely pointless in the PvP, because why would you attack first anyway when someone can just take a block on the reaction and then like you are at loss because you are losing the priority. In that previous fight you also could have seen how far forward you are just going like after your target, which is, it's pretty dog shit, frankly. Like, it shouldn't be like that. It's like this game overall, yeah, like when it comes to the PvE, I think I have very little complaints, but when it comes to the PvP, so like essentially thing that I am the most interested in, since I love PvP in Souls games, it's pretty bad. Like, fundamentally this system, this combat is flawed in the PvP, and let me not even start about like a spammable bullshit, like we can talk about it in the moment. Oh, we got like a 2x bows players, and I think so here is the thing, if these guys are actually well prepared gamers, then we are fucked, we cannot win. It's the reason for that is, okay, yeah, half of my HP is literally gone in one go. Let me just see if even with very fair mechanic of basically infinite ammo of what you normally... Oh shit. Let me see. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. This is actually crazy. These guys have some sort of the hyper armor here. Like, this is actually insane, dude. Dude, he's still going. What the fuck? Yeah, like this game just doesn't really work in a 2 versus 1 scenario. As you can see, it's kinda ridiculous what's going on here. Yeah, he's getting the hyper armor out of spamming, like, with actually light weapon, dude. Yep. That's pretty fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Alright, let me actually just do this. Let me do that. Oh, by the way, okay, we actually killed one of them. Like, I actually got dropped all the items in the game. Oh my god, like this pop-up is also so annoying. But yeah, just in case, like, yes, we are essentially locked in such a small, like, space with these gamers, yeah? Okay, we won. Insane. Like here you cannot go any further because like going up this ladder is just something that you cannot really do. Like you would just get knocked off. And I won this invasion only because I have infinite amount of equivalent of the Marika's Blessing from Elden Ring, the thing that gives you full HP. That shit that I just used, yeah. Over here, the Heavenly Vial, you can have infinite amount of these because like unlike in the Souls games, in the PvP you actually have access to all your items in the inventories. PvP in this game, if you have like a 2 players that are mashing against you, like that actually have like a somewhat of decent setup, you are pretty much done, yeah? Another 2 players. What the fuck are these guys doing? Okay. Are these like gangers or something? Oh, I think we have a laggard here. Okay, the Duva. But yeah, this guy gonna come from the dead. It was the host. I think this boy here. Alright, let me actually get back. By the way, this shit gonna be following me all this time. Like, the worst thing is that, like, you don't have access to your whole level. Yeah. Because, yeah, here you have, like, a fog wall already, yeah? Oh. Alright. I mean, like, let's move back. Let's pull this off. Let's pull this off. And this. Dude, like, I swear to fucking God. By the way, like, I am right now using actually like just regular heal that comes from the region, and that's about it. And oh my fucking God, bud. Oh yeah, right. I think like we are swapping the healing to the OP one. Like we are not losing against this fucking garbage. Alright. House dead. But yeah, as you can see, like, this combat is pretty fucking ridiculous. There is no grace in it or anything in the PvP when you're in the 1 versus 2 scenario. You just have, like, you just can sprint for ages. You running attack forward momentum is insane. Like, PvP in this game, it's just not it, dude. Like, it feels, like, absolutely fucking horrendous, frankly. Like, outside of 1v1s, which feels a little bit better. It's worth to mention that, like, vast majority of these issues, yeah, in the PvE, they actually do not matter. I had my level 1 run in this game. I actually liked this game somewhat before even like a recent changes to the movement, to the way how like the animations blend with each other and so on and so forth. So like I personally, I always consider this game to be rather like not greatest overall, but good enough in order to like have enjoyable evening with it, yeah? But yeah, it's PvE. In PvP, I think even like in patch 1.7, I think they actually fixed the netcode. And it exposed how badly the game is designed in the PvP overall, yeah? Oh. Lula. Good fight, by the way. Aha. Aggressive gameplay, by the way. Yep. So yeah, like, I think like this fight is a perfect example. This is, by the way, this is like a very low level. This guy barely started playing. And because I am max level and this guy is very low level, I am giga downscaled. And yeah, I basically, yeah, I deal like no damage whatsoever. But this guy understands the basics of the combat, it seems like. Just wait for the attack. Did he just surrender? Well, at least downscaling in this game actually works. That's just insane PvP, I would say. Aha. Well. Ja pierdolę. Yep. Gamer on the second life. Come on, you gonna do the running attack? Ah, good kick. Because of the forward displacement... Ah, this guy is dead. Because of the forward displacement, it basically feels like as if you could just go out of the range of the kick throughout entire duration of the combat and just keep on like attempting to get the perfect blocks. Yeah, I mean, I would say like the perfect blocks probably shouldn't be even an option in the PvP, frankly. I don't know how differently they could solve this system, but like in PvP, just like the mechanic of the perfect blocks, it should barely do anything. It just makes the entire combat of the game kind of dog shit, frankly. A gamer called Markor invaded. And let's see, I want to see if I am not going to have to wait for the latency in order to like parry someone, because this is normally what you have to do. You have to click the block ahead of time. So if as the host I won't have to do that, then yeah, it's basically means that we have like a host-based hit confirmation. Okay, okay, yeah, dude, it is host-sided. I literally can do it on the reaction. Oh my god. Oh, dude, this fucking game. It is not PvP ready. Like, dude, I can do it on the reaction. Like, this is not okay. The other guy has to predict. I don't. And that's GG. Yeah, like, you have huge competitive advantage in this game when you're the host. Let me buff bazillion of times. Whoop. Oh my god. Oh my god, holy shit! I think I got fucking destroyed, dude. Hi, post-production still here, and across the entire vid you could have heard my opinions, especially on the multiplayer. And what can I say, despite this game being relatively junky when it comes to invasions, it is still probably like the best attempt on the invasions in the overall like Souls-like genre, yeah? The only game that attempted it, besides Lords, it's probably Wulong, and Wulong, well, like Wulong did invasions, well, pretty poorly, to say the very least. I would say that From Software are just absolute masters at what they are doing when it comes to multiplayer, and I think not enough people actually give them credit for it. Yeah, just From Soft doing it, doing this type of experience is the best, but yet again, Lords is actually closest. Let me actually buff real quick the weapon. Oh, let me parry you, gamer. R2? I think there is, yeah, this guy. He's slowly regening. Okay, a little bit of counter aggression is required here. Let me actually parry this guy real quick. Let me block. Wow, aggro gamer. Let me put this on. Oh yeah, we got friends now. Cool. Oh. This guy probably going to die. And running attack? Like, this running attack is so ridiculous. Check this out. Like, this is so fast. You can just click sprint and immediately do the running attack. But I digress. Despite it being junky as hell, it's still fun experience to invade in Lords. It's nice change of pace to the typical From Software formula, and I think that like with the foundation slide off in Lords, I think the successor have a chance to actually have quite decent PvP, so I am actually kind of stoked for idea of that. And as a matter of fact, thank you Soul and all the other gamers at Hexworks for making this game, and I wish you very best in the future with the oncoming titles you're about to produce. And that's about it. For the PvE itself, Lords of the Fallen has a big recommendation of mine, and for the PvP it's still like a fun alternative. Something additional that you can do aside from the PvE in this game, and well, I would say it's at least worth a try, so just don't buy the game for the sole purpose of PvP, because, well, this is not it yet, basically, yeah? Alright, GG's.